Where do you want to be when the game is over?
I want to use my golf career as a way to give back to my community. RLST allows me to use the skills that I have learned as a way to give back.
Before I decided on a major, I was in school for everyone else. Then I decided to do school for me. Sports is my life. I knew that I could be successful in RLST.
I can't imagine my life without sports. I believe that RLST will provide me with necessary skills to reach my ultimate goal of becoming a coach and pass this passion on to others.
Softball has turned me into the leader I am today. RLST has shown me that I want to help the leaders of tomorrow.
As a former athlete pursuing a career in sports, RLST has provided me with the tools and experience for a successful future.
One day when my sports career has come and gone, the tools I learned from RLST will help me coach others to twirl a baton.
And hi, I'm Elisa Goller. I played softball for UGA for 4 years while pursuing a degree in RLST. I'm currently playing professional softball, and I run 3 youth softball college exposure tournaments. I plan to go into college coaching in the next few years. When I switched from sports management to RLST, I felt like I had found my niche. For the first time in college, I was involved in classes that both meant a lot to me and felt applicable to what I wanted to do in the future. Our undergraduate program better prepares students for the real world than any other curriculum on campus. We get first-hand experience in the community, complete a practicum, and an extensive internship. The combination of these 3 factors makes for impressive discussions during the job interview. I learned so much during my time as an undergraduate student that I went on to also earn a master's in recreation and leisure studies from UGA. It is amazing to think how my career path would have differed if I had not changed my program of study. RLST allowed me a chance to understand myself and what I stood for. From there, picking a career was a piece of cake.
RLST, helping student athletes excel on and off the field. RLST will help student athletes improve important skills such as leadership, communication, time management, programming, budgeting, and networking. These skills will help them in the future when pursuing careers. Careers available to RLST graduates include, but are not limited to, coaching, sporting event planning, camp administration, and outdoor recreation.
Our short-term goals for this marketing plan are to inform student athletes of the RLST major, to introduce student athletes to the RLST Facebook and Twitter pages, and to provide testimonies from former RLST student athletes. Our long-term goals for this marketing plan are to increase RLST enrollment in fall 2013, to provide multiple career paths for student athletes, and to work with athletic academic advisors to better promote the RLST major.
The ideal RLST student is an experiential learner. RLST tests the bounds of comfortable learning environments. Through field experiences such as programming at the Boys and Girls Club, disability awareness projects, and planning events, the RLST teaching team provides opportunities for students to become young professionals. We are looking for hard workers with great time management skills and who are willing to test their learning limits. These individuals are among the athletes at the University of Georgia.
Our target market consists of a wide variety of athletes from different sports as well as diverse backgrounds. We mainly target the freshman and sophomore athletes of the following sports: women's softball, which includes 5 sophomores and 5 freshmen. The women's softball team practices and competes at the Jack Turner Stadium located off South Millage. Men's and women's track and field, which includes 40 sophomores and 15 freshmen. The track team practices and competes on campus at Spectowns Track located at the corner of Lumpkin and Pinecrest. Men's and women's swimming and diving, which includes 22 sophomores and 16 freshmen. The swim team practices and competes at the Gabrielson Natatorium located off River Road. Men's and women's tennis, which includes 3 sophomores and 5 freshmen. Both men's and women's tennis teams practice at the Dan McGill Tennis Center located behind Stegman Coliseum. Women's gymnastics, which includes 5 sophomores and 4 freshmen. The Gym Dogs practice at the Suzanne Yockland Gymnastics Center located inside Stegman Coliseum and compete at Stegman Coliseum as well. Women's soccer, which includes 4 sophomores and 11 freshmen. The girls' soccer team practices and competes at the Turner Soccer Complex, located off South Millage. Women's volleyball, which includes 6 sophomores and 4 freshmen. The women's volleyball team practices and competes in the Ramsey Center off River Road. Women's basketball, which includes 2 sophomores and 5 freshmen. The girls' basketball team practices and competes at Stegman Coliseum.
RLST gives students a new and different look to learning. This major provides a hands-on approach to education and allows students the opportunity to add experiences to their resume. RLST has an edge over competing majors at the University of Georgia. Unlike business and sports management students, RLST graduates will be in the field creating change, not sitting behind a desk reading about it.
Our action plan is just like any sporting event. We have our warm-up, our game strategy, and our post-game talk. Warm-up. Talk to athletic advisors. Get approval to schedule a meeting to speak to teams. Game time. Speak to different teams. Different representatives will lead discussions. Post-game meeting. Hand out questionnaire surveys. Send out follow-up emails. Invite student athletes to join Facebook and Twitter.
We will conduct a formative evaluation after the implementation of our marketing plan. We will meet with advisors to see how many athletes have shown interest in RLST. After conducting a formative evaluation, if there are 2 athletes from each sport considered changing their major to recreation and leisure studies, our marketing strategy will be a success.
Why are athletes the ideal student? The ideal RLST student is willing to expand their learning horizons and always strive for success. Student athletes strive for new goals each and every day with the determination to succeed in everything they do. The ideal RLST student is conscious about their community and interested in affecting the lives around them. Student athletes are constantly participating in community service and are inspirational role models for the youth of Athens. Finally, the ideal RLST student is one who will lead with grace and understanding. Student athletes at the University of Georgia compete at the highest level of athletics. It takes great mental toughness, teamwork, and leadership skills to be at that level. All of these are qualities we seek in future RLST students.
Why should student athletes choose RLST as their major? RLST provides a platform for student athletes to pursue careers that coincide with their love of sports. RLST helps students build their resumes by attending national conferences, volunteering at the Boys and Girls Club, programming at Oconee County Parks and Recreation Department, and planning an event. All of these improve networks and add experience to a resume. These skills that student athletes learn in the classroom and practice in the field will help them become empathetic to people with specific needs, which is necessary for a career in the sports world.
Why should this marketing plan be implemented? Because athletes play a crucial role in the improvement of RLST. They bring synergy and team unity to the major. They are constantly striving for improvement on and off the field. They possess the necessary leadership skills to excel in RLST. They are actively involved in the community, and their dedication on the field carries over into the classroom. These characteristics improve the quality of the learning experience for all RLST students. Approving our marketing plan will not only make RLST more diverse, but will improve the entire major.